All right, so Kellen here, and I did not want to make this video, but in trying software, sometimes you have to get people's attention. So I had did research and looked at Noomii, and actually this was a Gina ChatGPT recommendation, looking into the life coach, which one of my team members like, you need to highlight that more. And so I look at Noomii and things look good. The founder has a YouTube channel, which for this platform, having such a highly requested, his personal YouTube wasn't that big, but that's neither here nor there. Sometimes it's just like that. So, and I'm trying to get more people myself, and I deal with big content creators and athletes all the time. So my negative review is not for the Noomii platform, like how you log in and everything. It is because if you go over and you decide to give your money to this company then, and I'm going to show you later, so far does not want to give you your doesn't want you to cancel. So you can sign up for $1 as a hobbyist, but I like to play with things a little more, and I did the pro. And it wasn't because, okay, the 30% commission on match leads. I just wasn't ready for the elite, which was $97. So I did the pro, signed up, and replied, looked in and see how things were working, because you never know if these things are how real they are. People flub their numbers all the time and say they have this, they have that. You got bots now making messages behind the scenes, and you guys know I have my own platform, so I know what can and can't be done, building things like this. So, and I'm not trying to get any, clout on my own platform. So I'm not saying the name. You can look at the channel and you find something on it, or, ask in the comments. But the issue that I have with Noomii is, okay, I didn't get any responses back, and it hasn't even been a month. But when you're dealing with companies and you say, I don't want this anymore, and I tried it out, and for what I would be paying $39 a month with the tax and all, I don't think it's worth it, right? And it's not working. That's a whole nother thing. So I get a email, and today they've told me, oh, this is on a 12-month commitment. And I'm like, and no downgrade. Now, we have seen this before. And they're talking about later on in this email about their terms of service. And I'm letting them know, like, Amazon has, gotten in trouble, and other companies have gotten in trouble. If I buy something online, I can cancel. And, there's laws, there's rules. And so I'm being polite. Always be humble and kind. Tim McGraw song, right? And so, and it's just the way to be. That's just how you should be. And so I make my plea, and I say, hey, I didn't agree to that. I didn't want to go to my credit card company and tell them, because Amex, you guys, will get you your money back. And it's the reason why I use Amex. Amex will get you your money back and stop those payments, unlike a Chase, or which I do have, or a Skank of America, which I used to have for business many moons ago, and I don't, because they don't fight for you. Amex fights for you, and they stop all that stuff. How they do it and others can't, y'all no say. I don't know. But Caroline, who I don't even know if is a real person with the way she's writing that, because look at that dash. Who writes with that but AI, right? Tells me, something in the terms of service, which is always too damn long to read, right? And one thing can say one thing on one page and another on another. So they're trying to tell me, I need to stick with it. This is like, outside of high pressure sales. It's like they got you once you agree. That's not how this is gonna go. And if it was gonna go like that, I would make $39 worth of content on you trying to charge me for 12 months. But I've already called the credit card company. I've already let them know, like, hey, this is this, and they say you haven't been charged yet, so we can't do anything, but we will put a note on it, and if they do charge you, we will definitely stop it. That's what a credit card company is to do. If you guys don't get that in your credit card company, cancel that card like I've done with Skank of America, Chase. I can't say it hasn't, I haven't had a situation like that, but I know MasterCard too is I canceled them out. I used to have JetBlue cards because it used to be my favorite airline, and yeah, they just don't fight for you, because when you're using software and technology, you always get a time to play with it. Even with your electronics, you have at least 15 days. There's this buy as is, and you're locked in. Don't believe the hype. If you ever need help getting that, book some time with me. Let me show you and tell you, some of the laws and some of the things that you can do. And sometimes you have to get lawyers involved in this. I don't see this one, God willing, having to do, because this is quite simple. And again, I don't even know if Caroline is a real person, right? But when you look in the Reddit conversations, and I told Noomii, I said, I want a supervisor, because it's not worth me calling Amex, which I've already done, but it's definitely not worth, if you ever had to take it legal, or the negative, because I don't want to do a negative. This thing might work for someone. I haven't found, mucho testimonies that it has, but it was worth my $39, and it wasn't like I was telling them I want, you give me my $39 back or else. It was just cancel me for the next month. I tried it. I paid $39 to peak. But when it starts saying, hey, we can't give you anything, then it's like, well, you can give me all my money back then. If you have me in a 12-month commitment, just give me all my money back. So I wanted to just give you guys the game on that. I would not do Noomii for the paid version. If you want to go kind of kick around the tires, yes, you're limited at the hobbyist level, but you don't want to be wrapped into something for 12 months. You don't even know if it works. You don't even know if there's two people on here or not. So I say all that to say no to Noomii. I wouldn't mind somebody contacting me back and saying, hey, sorry, and this and that. But when I have to start making content to get people's attention because of bad customer service, I am going to do videos every time. And I'd advise you guys to do videos every time too. And it's not like I'm lying, because these are all things, so it can't be defamation. It's not a slander. Nobody's paid me to do this. It's none of that. It's just that I didn't want to pay $39 for the next 12 months. And if anybody has a problem with that, please let me know in person, because we can talk about that from the boardroom to, catch us at jiu-jitsu practice, and wherever, so I would not recommend Noomii. I love these new services. Might be a great company, but it's just not. When you start saying stuff like that, it makes me think that, the company, I don't even know if it's in America or not. When you start talking bold like that, I don't know, and this could all be AI. But you guys have gotten the game. Make sure you share this game with somebody. It might save them $39 for 12 months, because a lot of people don't know that they can get out of stuff just because Caroline said so.